pour yourself a pint, cozy up, and get ready for another episode of Beer, Bros, and BS.
This is Jay Muse.
This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holler.
This is Brett Dolph.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers Bros BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives.
Snooch to the nooch!
Welcome to a very special episode of Beer Bros and BS, episode 73, which is also going to be our first movie review episode. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
JJ, the Metal Chef.
And Tony, Craft Beer Gooner.
So the reason this is going to be a special episode, if you're listening, is we're going to do a quick introduction of the beers, and we're going to do just a few questions of Would You Rather, and we're going to play a movie, and we're going to do our review and commentary during it. And the movie that we decided for our inaugural...
Wait. Don't say yet, right? We should...
Yeah, you got to build up the suspense. You got to keep listening, listener.
But don't they got to, also,
go get the movie.
Oh, well, you know what? This great thing we have the technology, they can just pause the episode. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Okay.
What future is this you speak of?
Well, that brings us to let's have Jose read off the beers.
Meow.
Like always.
All right, guys, I'm gonna give this my best shot. Meow.
Oh my God.
Southern Tier Pumpkin. Stroh's.
You're doing a pretty good job of Jose.
I'm trying to read the beers. Dark Horse.
Dark Horse what?
Dark Horse, the German hobo malt liquor, is from Dark Horse Brewing. Modern Times beer, Fruitlands. Cigar City Brewing, Apprecio Obscurto.
It's not as easy as it looks, huh?
I want to keep it with upskirts. And Bruery Terreux Quadruple Tonality.
Okay, Tony, do you want to go back and clarify those?
No, that was perfect.
Okay. So why don't you tell us more about that first beer that we're going to have tonight?
All right, and thanks, Jose. I brought Southern Tier Pumpkin. This is the 2017 version. We thought previously we had it on here, but we did not. So this is one of, I would say, probably the pioneers for pumpkin beers, or at least that, to my knowledge, or at least super epic tier versions. It comes in at 8.6% ABV. So you're looking at, any of the other pumpkin beers that we've had on the thing before, pumpkin yam. This is real fresh. They were literally just putting this out. It just hit distro. So, every year you get a little different, a little bit more pumpkin or a little bit more yammy or a little bit more boozy. What do you guys think?
It's very pumpkin forward, I'd have to say. It's not as sweet as I've had it in the past. Like, usually I always think of this as like the pumpkin pie of beers. This one you get the pumpkin, but you don't get like the pie sweetness.
There's a lot of nutmeg, a lot of allspice. Not so much
it
sugar or
right,
cinnamon, but you get a lot of nutmeg in this.
Yeah, they've changed the labeling a little bit, and they're really pointing out that it's imperial pumpkin. Noting the extra ABV, and the other thing is that they're really noting that it's using the two different variants of hops and malts. And that using natural flavors. So I guess, it's kind of, since there's a lot of beers that are being called pumpkin beers, but they're using other flavors or substitutes of yam or gourds.
Mm.
So.
And if there's anything I can't stand, it's a gourd damn beer of gourds instead of pumpkins.
Gourd damn it.
So that brings us to Would You Rather, everyone's favorite game.
We need We need like a little, a little theme song. Right? Would you rather?
It's
Would
coming.
you rather?
Theme music is coming.
And probably all by our own very vocal cords without using any musical instruments.
No, I just need to get a better MIDI keyboard.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
I'm actually that's where you're going.
We can get one of Jose's cats to fucking play keyboard cat then. Play him off, keyboard cat. What year is this? Jesus, that's fucking old meme.
So, would you rather get 1% of the royalties from the Fast and Furious 9 or never have to wait in line for anything again?
For anything, ever.
For anything?
For the rest of my life.
Or have 1% of the royalties of the upcoming film? Because I haven't seen them, but evidently they've been fucking killing it.
Yeah, those movies bank.
Yeah, that shit's like, that's $1 billion, so 1% of $1 billion. There you go. But no lines ever.
I know, that's a pretty awesome.
No lines ever is pretty awesome.
If you're rich, there's not many lines for you to begin with.
I might take the no lines ever.
All right, I'm going to do the 1%. That's a lot of fucking green.
Because that's
And I could buy the VIP fast passes.
Yeah.
here's the thing. You don't need a VIP fast pass if you never have to wait in a line.
But if you have the money, there's all the things you can do.
Yeah, you could do other things with the money, too. I can buy a bunch of, shots and beers while, I have my VIP pass. So I can do both.
Yeah, you can't always get a VIP pass for everything.
You could bankroll a trip to Oktoberfest.
Oh, there we
Private
go.
flight. Hotel across the street.
Huh? Don't have to worry about lines. Because I'll jump in line with you, Tony.
There you go. See,
be like-
we need to split this. We need to team up.
Go Team Venture.
Okay, so this question is I'm going to change it up. As always, I get all the questions from Reddit. Now, would you rather drive from Miami to Atlanta 4 times over the course of 3 months, or get tossed off a 20-foot ledge landing on a grass lawn? So in 4 months, in 3 months, you have to drive from Miami to Atlanta. That doesn't include the drive back, Atlanta to Miami. You have to drive from Miami to Atlanta 4 times in 3 months. Or you get tossed 20 feet from balcony and you're going to land on a grass ledge.
Is there a reward
Grass
for
lawn.
either one?
No, it's going to happen. You either make the drive or you're getting thrown out.
I could do the drive. It's not that bad of a drive.
I've jumped off the roof of my house, and I think that's pretty close. I landed in the grass. I'm okay.
Probably 11 feet.
Yeah,
maybe
you
12.
didn't jump 20 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Almost half the distance. Yeah, that's about half the distance of Splash Mountain.
Yeah, no, I would die. My toothpick leg's couldn't take it, so I guess I'll do the drive.
Yeah.
You're durable, Dave. You're like the Juggernaut. You can fucking
No. Didn't I send you guys that video of that kid jumping down?
Yeah, and he fucking broke his ankles. Dumbass.
Went fucking 10 feet. Fuck that. My bones aren't made out of titanium.
I thought you said you had to drive there and back 4 times.
Yeah, technically, you could fly back,
Yeah, exactly.
but you had to drive. You have to drive 4 times
I
in
like
3 months.
And I like driving.
Yeah, exactly.
It's road trip. Bring some roadies. We don't endorse that, though. For some of our people, maybe.
Okay.
Bring some Pringles.
Oh, some loaded potato Pringles.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, and our final question
Some
of the
jerky,
night.
beef jerky.
This is a hard one. Would you rather eat only bologna and cheese sandwiches for the rest of your lives, or have no thumbs? The face, JJ was like, "What the fuck? Why do I care about this shit?" And then he's like, "I put the second half of that question."
I hate
he's like,
both.
And he's like, "Fuck, you hate your thumbs?"
No, I fucking hate bologna. But I love my thumbs. I guess I'll have to suck it up and fucking... I need my fucking thumbs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I play too much video games.
Yeah. Without your thumbs, what are you? Like you're just a
Yeah, you
horse.
you de-evolve.
you're a dog. You're an animal without a thumb. You need
an opposable thumb.
You need your tums. You need those tums. So I would eat the bologna and cheese sandwiches with my. I'll be holding the sandwiches with my thumbs.
I would gladly eat bologna and cheese sandwiches the rest of my life. I love bologna and cheese.
Yuck.
So good.
What do you think about this, Reyes? Well, bologna. Now you know. If you didn't know, now you know.
Okay.
I got broads in Atlanta.
That's a pretty good
Actually,
one.
Reyes is in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Have fun.
That's why he's really there.
Yeah.
He's not at the Shelton Brothers Fest. He's got broads in Atlanta.
Oh.
Panda, 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 panda,
Panda, panda, panda.
panda.
Though that's the only lyric I know.
So here's the thing. So finally, if you're still with us, thanks for listening. And we're going to do a review / audio commentary. We want you to watch the film with us. Get the film out. Put it in. Play it. We haven't told you what the film is yet, so it's going to be kind of hard for you to do this. But we're going to review Beerfest.
Beerfest!
All right.
Ba, 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 ba. So go ahead. Put us on pause. We'll wait.
We're not really going to wait.
Yeah, you just hit pause. We're not going to wait for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you're back with
It'll
us.
be like magic. We'll still be here.
Welcome back, listener.
Welcome back. So go ahead, and when we're going to count it down.
You keep saying that you have to pop it in. Yeah. There are many online media tools known as apps where they can watch the film as well.
We would prefer you view the film legally.
What is this future sci-fi Star Wars science fiction world where you can
It's on
you don't need a Blu-ray.
Now, before we start
It's on demand.
we should get to our next beer, though.
Oh, yep, I'll finish this one then.
So while they're pouring it out, open it for me, please.
Oh, yeah,
I got
yeah.
So while they're pouring it out, Beerfest, starring the guys from Broken Lizard,
Yes, whatever their names are.
Jay Chandra Sakhar, and everyone else.
Landfill,
The
other guy,
If you guys haven't seen it,
the Jewish guy,
how have you not seen it? He's not Jewish.
the
How have you not seen it? I don't understand that. Danette. It's a great movie. It changed my life. Say that on air. We can't hear you without a mic.
What did Dan say about this?
So anytime you're ready, Jay, I'll talk about the beer. The current beer the second beer we're having, I brought from my last trip to Michigan. We're drinking a Strolls. It's a Bohemian-style Pilsner. You've probably had it before, proudly brewed in Detroit, Michigan. Now, normally, you only find this in a can. But this is coming in a short, fat 12-ounce bottle. What do you guys think of it?
What style is this supposed to be again?
It's a Pilsner. That was a burp.
Good job. Dan is here in presence. Good job.
In spirit.
It's a much kinder spirit right now.
whoa, sorry guys, sorry.
No, this is a Pilsner?
Bohemian-style Pilsner.
Wow. It's got a nice sweetness to it, because a lot of Pilsners I have are a little bit drier, on the drier side.
Well, they're kind of supposed to be.
Not right,
Pilsners are-
but I'm saying like this one, I don't know. Like the mouthfeel is a little bit unique, in my opinion. Like with a little bit of sweetness and.
I don't know. To me, it doesn't taste like what I want a Pilsner to taste like. Like I want Pilsner beers to be crisp. This
want
one
that
is
bite?
This one is like more malty and bready. It's kind of
Okay.
Fair enough. I mean, maybe was it aging?
Get ready to hit play, Tony.
all right.
Okay, so here we go.
We're gonna
So-
start the movie.
So we're going to start the film. Listen along with us. Watch it. Laugh
right.
with us. Tell us what you think. In 3, 2, 1.
Hit play.
Go. Hey, this is my favorite part of the movie. It's the Warner Brothers lot.
Warner Brothers lot.
Look at those filters that they're using. It's very yellow.
So what did you guys think of the Strohs?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, I see your point. You know, that's supposed to be crisp and all that, but I don't know. I like when people put their own little spin on certain styles.
I find it easy drinking. And that's what I want for my Pilsners specifically.
Okay.
But yeah, so the credits are warning
So the first
us.
thing that comes up is there's a warning, and there's not many films that start out with a warning that everybody in there is a professional. So if you attempt to drink as much as them, you will die. There, after 4 or 5 times of watching the film, I didn't realize to the very end that they had CGI'd some of it. Oh, rest in peace, Powers Booth.
Oh, yep.
Dude, he's so young there. Holy crap.
No, but if there's anyone who can drink as much as the guys from team from Beerfest, it's the Beer Bros. Huh?
It's the Big Librarian.
Well, yeah.
It's not the Beer Bros.
Hey, well, you could drink more than the rest of us, but our powers combined, it's pretty impressive.
It is. It is.
So,
Could you drink more than landfill?
Yes, I can. And the reason I know that is I have met him in real life, and he is not that big. I will tweet out a picture of us. And in the meanwhile, I will show you guys the picture of me in landfill.
oh, all right.
So why don't you let everyone know what's being
Yeah,
what's
we
going
got
on
a
right
card game going on
now.
for those.
It's quarters.
Oh, quarters. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. I haven't seen it in a while. Oh, yeah, so he put a very tall, skinny... it was a plant face. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and he nails it. He's a son of a bitch.
So I'll tweet out this picture of us. This is a while ago, but this is me in landfill.
Oh, well.
Nice.
And now they're the Powers Booth, or is it Booth Powers?
It's Powers Booth, no?
Yeah, Powers Booth. He's threatening to cut off the hand for sharking them in the game.
And we'll try to be not spoiler free because maybe some of the viewers that are playing along with us haven't seen the film. So
I don't know how that's possible.
yeah, if you
How
listen to the
could
show,
you
you
have
watch.
not have
You've
seen
seen
this?
Beerfest.
Are you guys any good at quarters?
That's actually one of the few drinking games I'm not very good at.
I'm terrible.
Beer pong, I'm phenomenal. Flip cup, don't play me in flip cup. My wrist action,
Yeah,
It's on the wrist.
yeah. A lot
look
of
at the
people
flip of my wrist.
Yeah, you do it. That was it. We had a nice date the other night, Dave.
What's that song?
Nice flick of the wrist.
Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist.
Have you seen the one where they
Because of the flick of the wrist.
I don't think that was that thing.
That's not how it goes. Okay.
Look at the flick of the wrist. There's one where they put it onto a Bollywood, to a Bollywood video, and they're all like doing their dance.
Oh, so
Oh, and it's Donald Sutherland.
we're watching the
It
funeral.
says if you are watching this, then I have croaked. Is he still alive or he died?
No, he's alive.
No, he's alive.
Oh, okay.
Keever's dad? Yeah. She's even older than he is. What's her name?
Cloris Leachman?
Yeah,
Is that her
Cloris
name?
Leachman.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're in the funeral scene for those that are not watching the film alongside with us. The grandfather, he's pre-recorded a message for everybody on his deathbed, and he's chugging a beer. So everyone at home, Prost!
Prost.
Hey, if we play this as a drinking game, we will die.
Yeah, no. So everyone play along at home. Anytime we're cheersing, you got to drink with us. So cheers.
Take a drink, sip. Prost. Yes. I don't know. I think I would like to do some video like that. Do like a video will. Because it'd be so fucking freaky for my family.
Where you chug a beer?
Something like that, yeah.
Or Chuck Jameson?
Oh, it's Popo!
Popo makes his first
Popo.
appearance.
Popo is a good friend of the show.
Oh, Popo.
But we hope to have Popo as a special guest one day on Beer Bros if we're ever so fortunate. Popo, for those not watching, is a wooden puppet, a German puppet.
Yeah. Now, I would like to at some point hear the commentary of the show to know if, because he's actually drinking that. Now, is that actually beer, or is that made to look like beer?
I'm going to say it's beer.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you just drink the beer?
Yeah, it's just a really light beer. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a.
Well, a little known fact: the crew that some of the people that were on this film, even though it's not the same production, but they're friends with the Happy Madison production with Adam Sandler and them, and they're in Grandma's Boy, and they show them, partaking some smoking and some drinking, and they said all the drinking that you were seeing, they wouldn't answer the other question, but he's like, yes, we were actually doing those shots when he was like Cabo Wabo time, and he's pouring it out. He's like, I feel like Tom Cruise in that movie Bartender. And he pours out the Cabo Wabo shots, and they do a shot, and they make a face. And it was because they're like, yeah, that was legit tequila. We were shooting tequila during the film.
So the old guy in the video,
That's her in the film. That's her son.
I was going to say he looks like an older Kiefer Sutherland.
That would be Kiefer's father. Yeah, go ahead, start pouring it.
Okay, Germany.
Just you don't want to. We got a little bit of a movie left for us. So we're in the third beer, 5 minutes in.
Into the opening title of the film.
That's exactly what Oktoberfest looks like with all those people.
Now we're in Oktoberfest. Hey, welcome to Munich.
All right, so yeah, they're doing the opening to Oktoberfest.
Spaten Boy. Tenth.
I think you guys covered it before on the show since you went to the actual Oktoberfest. Did you have a favorite Oktoberfest beer that you had while you were at the festival?
Well, there's only 6 beers you can drink at Oktoberfest.
Pretty much.
Okay, are you willing to rank them on here? You don't have to say any of them are bad, but I'm saying, like, can you rank the 6?
No. I don't think I had all 6 when I was there.
I think we had at least 4 of them, though.
I think you and Dan had 2, maybe 1 or 2 more than I did.
I know we had the Augustiner. We had the
the
Hocker.
Oh, yeah, because we went to the brewery there.
Mm-hmm. We had the Spaten, and we had the Hofbräu.
Hofbräu. Oh. Hofbräu was special for me just because it totally blacked me out. Probably the worst drunk I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, that was.
And I will say that I do consider myself lucky, and all of us lucky, that Oktoberfest ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
It's I didn't see these type of songs being sung because every tent has a band. But if you go to Oktoberfest, you will know the songs that they are singing.
Oh, okay. So that's a good question. I didn't know that, because it always shows everyone singing in the movies, but you're saying that there's bands actually playing.
Yeah, they play like Sweet Caroline.
Oh, okay. So, but everyone still gets up on the tables and does the big fucking cheers.
When you stand on the table, you're gonna have it's to
if you're playing along, anytime that there is exposed nudity or breastises, you have to drink.
and that brings us to our next beer of the night.
Perfect segue.
I didn't see any hot cheese soup being served though. I would have loved.
Oh, there's the CG soup.
Actually, can you please pass me the bottle?
Oh,
Dan. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks.
So the third beer we're having tonight is from Dark Horse. It is the German Hobo Malt Liquor, and that's exactly what it says on the label. It is malt liquor coming in at 9.5%. What do you guys think about it?
You were pretty calm during a complete scene of chaos breaking down.
I have seen chaos in my life, and I'm no longer
Is it mostly part due to beer and alcohol?
No.
And there's
it's all about it.
There is Björgen, whatever, from Das Boot.
And he was also in 24 with Donald's son. He was German in there.
Damn it! Where is the bomb?
I don't have time for this. No, you have 24 hours.
Beep boop, beep boop.
I'll shoot you in the kneecap.
This is one of my favorite characters of the film.
This guy with the Mr. Schniedelwiesen.
Very good. Look at that. Look at that pronunciation by Tony here. Yeah, so for those not watching, the two boys have completely ruined the Beerfest.
Yeah, if for some reason you're still listening to us and you're not watching the film, at this point, let us tell you, just do a recap. The two guys, two brothers, they're drinking. They got they're drinking at their grandfather's funeral. Come to find out, their grandfather needs to be cremated and ashes taken to the family plot in Munich, Germany, during Oktoberfest. They get their tickets to fly over there. They go to the tent. They're looking for their family's contact, and all sorts of shenanigans ensue with the tent falling down upon them, and families connect, getting them out of there.
Yes, Mr. Schniedelwiesen
Schniedelwiesen
has taken the two guys out from that scene of mayhem
into
a shady kind of underground.
It looks like they're making sausage out of human body parts.
Yep. There's a foot. There's a human foot being put into a sausage grinder.
There's a seat
You should never
with a
see
German
how
Shepherd.
the sausage gets made, guys.
I've seen it. I still love it.
And we don't even know what to say what's going on here. There's a man wearing
This guy
a
is with the top hat. and
Inappropriate touching is taking
this
place.
man wearing a dildo.
Not on the show, but well, sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
By the way, but we're neglecting this fine beer that Dave brought.
Oh.
Yes, this is another one I picked up from my last trip to
Wait,
Michigan.
I need some beer.
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
This is the
Malt liquor.
Mau Lecker.
Malt liquor.
You have to say it like that, like Mau Lecker.
But thanks, Dan. And well, I mean, we recently had the other one that you brought. That was the bourbon barrel aged malt liquor.
That was from Founders, also from
Founders.
Michigan.
So
This is from Dark Horse. I'm a fan of Dark Horse Brewery because when you go there on the jukebox, at least when I went there, there's a sign that says no Nickelback, no AC/DC, no Wagon Wheel, no shitty music.
And
If you play it, we will skip it, and you will not get your money back.
And their beer is good.
And their beer is good.
yeah, no, this is a fine beverage. I think I prefer that bourbon barrel one that we had 3 episodes ago. Still, very fine beer.
And that one was just released when I was at the brewery.
So they found out that they are at an actual beer fest.
Well, they're not even sure what they're.
Well, yeah.
They just walked into this building, this
See
room,
all the games.
and there's all the beer, upside down jug, beer pong, quarters.
It's sort of like an Olympic Games, but for beer drinking.
So
Sort of a beer fest, if you will.
yeah. So realistically, we got rumblings. Our friends at Tank Brewing, as you can hear on a previous episode of Beer Bros, just check it out on SoundCloud. And if find the link on our website, Beer Bros.
SoundCloud, iTunes, Podcast, Addict, Microsoft Beta app,
all of those.
Blubbery, Stitcher, TuneIn,
So
Overcast.
they're going to be having an Oktoberfest,
Cody
and there's
enabled
going to be
devices.
a competition going on. So let's say the Team Beer Bros have to go up against some of our fellow local drinkers in some drinking games. How do you think we would fare?
I think I would be okay. I don't know about you guys chugging though.
I cannot chug with any speed.
I know Dan can chug.
I used to be really good. I
but
would have
he
to get
might,
back
he
into...
might do a little after.
Maybe.
He's been known to do that.
Hey, as long as you keep it down during the competition.
I am going
Not
to.
always. He can't.
I am
Oh.
going to wear my lederhosen to the Oktoberfest.
I like it. Coming in style.
So
And
And
Das Boot is being chanted.
they're chanting for Das Boot.
See, I don't think I could do Das Boot. I know Dave can.
you can't. You can try and chug it, not in the way. The way they talk about it in the film. We'll get to that point. Actually, we'll get to it now.
Yeah, because right now
Because
they're...
in this competition, it's the Germans against the Irish, and somehow the Germans beat the Irish drinking beer. Get the fuck out of here! Don't get me wrong; those are two great beer cultures. But the reason that some people say that God invented alcohol is to keep the Irish from taking over the world.
Well, I mean, in fairness, this film, the Germans are quite large.
Not those guys.
Well, not those two, but the two powerhouses of the team. Yeah, they're pretty big dudes. They look like pro wrestlers. So,
and they get to the boot. Now, I'll be honest, this was the first time I've ever seen Das Boot. The first time I saw the film.
On this?
And that's of course, and the trick is you just drink it sideways.
Yep.
The whole time. You don't got to turn it.
You just spoiled the whole major plot point of the movie.
That wasn't the major plot point.
It was a major plot point.
Schneidelspanker.
The one guy spends the entire film trying to figure that out. That's like the key to victory, and you just give it away in the first act.
But they didn't do it there.
Come on,
riddle me that.
But it's all right. All right. So I've seen Dave. I've seen you chug a pitcher of beer, and you've done it. And when I've recorded you time wise, I think you did it in about 7 seconds.
No. I've done it a pitcher in under a minute.
Under a minute.
7
oh
seconds.
no! Okay, that was just a real big beer.
I can do a pint. I can do that under 7 seconds. That's That's not crazy.
I seen you do a pint.
But always, we have to stress this out. Stress this enough. We don't stress this enough. Remember to drink responsibly.
Yeah. No drinking in excess.
No,
unless you have an Uber.
No chugging and driving.
No chugging and driving. Definitely not. We definitely don't condone that. I don't know. Tony, you think you could do the boot chug?
No.
No?
I couldn't do the boot chug. That's
Dan says yes.
That's like 3 liters of beer. You know how you displace that much volume of liquid in your body?
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's
because here's the thing: if you were to see somebody do it, I would ask that you continue watching the video. If it shows them for another 5 minutes after, because they will almost guaranteed puke. You cannot displace that much
liquid inside
that volume of liquid in you unless you are so much bigger, where it is percentage wise not displacing so much for you as it would be for someone smaller than you. Yeah. That's why a pitcher. Yeah, I can fit a pitcher of beer in my stomach. I can do a liter. But I'm going to feel so full after that I'm not going to want to do much after that. So at this point of the film, if you're still with us, they found out that they are actually cousins of the Germans that just won. And the Germans the Americans were really excited.
Unspecks!
We'll get back to Unspecks. And so the Americans were excited that they found cousins of theirs, as their name is Wolfhaus and their cousins are Wolfhausen. They Germans don't want anything to do with the American side, so they say that American side stole the greatest beer recipe in Germany, and now they only have the top three. Top 3 beers that they have now, or some I forgot what they said, but the last one is Unspecks. And I think you were there. No, were you there when I ordered that? No.
Yeah.
At the hotel bar, and I was like, oh, what do you have to drink? I was like, Unspecks, yeah, Unspecks. And the guy looked at me weird when I said that, and I was like, I don't fucking care. Look at me weird. I just ordered it like the movie. Hammerhacker Schlemmer.
That's right. I forgot they're called Hammerhacker Schlemmer.
Love it. Also, a little known fact for those watching the
Sky Mall.
The real large dude on the left side, if you're watching the film with us now, he's also the main one of the main villains in Die Hard with a Vengeance.
He was also the friendly guy in Gladiator.
Oh yeah.
Damn, we gotta watch that movie, Gladiator.
You haven't seen it?
I have seen it, but I haven't seen it in years.
Well, you own the other copy of that movie, the adult version of it.
What? Ask Gladiator?
Boobiator?
Gladiator.
Oh.
So now they're making the Americans, chug some beer.
What is the name of the guy who's the German dude that's like on The Last Man on Earth? And
Wasn't he
from SNL?
Was he from?
Yeah, he was.
The fuck is his name?
I have it all. I have it all right here.
You have this magical device, Dave, that tells
MacGruber.
you.
MacGruber.
Oh yeah, he was MacGruber. Thank you.
Are you checking the?
Can you believe?
IMDb?
All right, so
can you believe that this this movie is 11 years old?
but
can
look at
believe it,
look at
and
all
they
that
do
fresh lettuce and produce that they're throwing. That's a waste of good lettuce.
I didn't see anything like that either.
It's romaine leaves too.
Will Forte.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Will Forte.
Who carries around a bunch of lettuce and tomatoes?
Why does IMDb want me to fucking sign in? I just want to know who's in the movie.
That's why you just Google.
That's
and-
why you use Wikipedia.
Yeah, exactly. Should I get to number 4?
I think we're rushing it.
Yeah,
'cause
we are rushing it a bit because
we got the 20 minutes in, and it's going to be a long film without beer.
Oh yeah. We got only 3 beers to go. So, all right. Well, slow drinking.
He's like, okay, well, I'm going to let the alcohol hit me then.
we're 21 minutes in, guys.
I don't know if I would be very upset if someone threw lettuce at me. I would just
boot.
or tomatoes. Yeah, they're,
do you know I just now got it? Like, he's in the movie Das Boot, and then like this whole movie, they talk about Das Boot like the actual boot, but I'm so stupid, you guys.
Now they are throwing their grandfather's ashes on top of him and broke the urn because the Americans have been disgraced
They have
by
been-
their German cousins.
because they could not drink their leaders. Dude, it's hard to chug a liter. I've tried it. It's difficult.
Kind of talking a little slow there, like little air like you need.
I'm full. I had a lot of wings before this, or that. Not even wings. This is fucking loaded.
Zinger melt.
Yeah, I had the zinger melt. Oh, shits and giggles.
That's the name of
Just have
the
it for
bar.
Schnitz and giggles. Yeah, we went to the Kendall Ale House for dinner.
For schnitz and giggles. Popo. If you could have like a puppet, like a mascot for Beer Bros BS, what would he look like? Would he look like Popo?
He would look just like me, but smaller.
So Little Dave? We'll call him Little Dave inside Big
little
Dave?
librarian.
Something like
The
that.
little puppet.
Junior.
I think
But he'd have a little voice.
I think a
guess.
little puppet Reyes would be pretty fun.
But it'd be a little Irish voice for some reason. I just figured it'd be Irish like that. It'd be so nice. It'd be like a little leprechaun.
Dan's loving this conversation. What do you think about this, Reyes? Phew.
What about a puppet Jose?
Meow. Meow. What about you, Dan?
What? I was looking at my phone.
He's fixing the light switch.
Holy shit.
Yeah, wait. Man, need some water. He's choking. Wait, you need to run to the bathroom? Shots fired. Where's the soundboard?
Yeah, we need this. I should have brought the soundboard.
Oh yeah, chick.
Hopefully, everyone.
But
enjoys
if you want to understand what all these jokes and insults mean, just need to go back
Listen
and
to
listen
the previous 72 episodes.
to previous few episodes.
If you can do that without killing yourself,
You'll be caught up.
you're a better man than us.
All right, so they realize they have 1 year to prepare for the next Oktoberfest or the next Beerfest.
And they're trying to assemble a team for the beer fest. They're going to try to find all the best drinkers in America.
And they're looking for a guy named Landfill.
And they have spotted him. He's taking on many cumbers in a hot dog eating contest, and he's mocking them as he's sticking multiple hot dogs in his mouth. So, Tony, how many hot dogs can you fit in your mouth?
For us to know, for them to find out.
I was gonna say definitely two.
Two in one hole at the same time.
I know
right?
from experience.
You know
Would you soak your buns like they do in these contests,
Yes.
or would you put wiener first and then the bun? In your mouth?
you gotta soak it.
Yeah, you have to.
I've done competition eating. I've won first place sushi eating contest. Tony was there,
That's right. Yes.
and I will tell you, just like he was, I knew I was in first place, and I was just fucking smiling, chomping away. I think I posed for a couple of pictures. Somebody came up to take a picture, and I posed for them. Just simply fucking knowing I'm winning.
I'm very proud. So that's two beer bros in our group that have come in first place in food competition. So we got Dave with the sushi contest, and then also, a fellow beer bro. He's been on the show enough to call him a beer bro. G Money Alex. He first place in the peanut butter and jelly contest at what was it, Lincoln's Beard. I don't know how proud you would be. That's got to be tough. Peanut butter, like trying to eat peanut butter sandwiches
Dude,
fast.
that motherfucker chugged a bottle of maple syrup. I don't know how.
You don't eat that. You just swallow it. That's the trick.
Giggity.
Yeah, you just swallow it. You just get it wet and swallow it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I walked away with $600. I think I gave you $50 like nothing. I think I threw one of the vouchers at you like, thanks for coming. And it was like $50 voucher.
Nice.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, thanks for coming. Threw it at you. like a towel, like we just had sex. Clean yourself up. like I toweled you.
Tie yourself off.
Try yourself off. Oh, we can have fun on the show.
So now they're looking for
They're
their
assembling
fourth
the
partner.
dream team.
They're looking for Professor Fink.
Professor Fink. So they've already recruited Landfill, the man who can eat and drink like a landfill. Now Fink, the Jewish scientist, who is
He's Jewish?
Yep, you can tell by the yarmulke.
Oh, it's pronounced yarmulke? I thought it was pronounced Yarmulke.
What?
How do you spell yarmulke? JJ?
Oh, no. The last Jewish thing I did was when I was like 13 when I had my bar mitzvah.
Okay.
You ate some matzah.
I ate some. I hate matzah.
Really?
Ugh.
Because you got to put stuff on it.
Okay, so this is how you... Okay, so pronounce this word for me. Yarmulke.
Yarmulke.
No, JJ, pronounce Yarmulke.
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 No, but it's yarmulke.
Well, of course it is, but Yarmulke.
Hey, we're missing people jerking off frogs on this thing. Racing the
Why the
frog.
hell would we talk about that? You're right.
I don't know.
And he's focused on it.
Yeah. He's using two hands. Is that a good technique,
I will
Dan?
tell you, he was the coolest guy right there. He was the coolest guy with me. When I met all these guys, he was the coolest one.
Well, apparently it worked. 2 thumbs up.
Okay, so there's 6 of them in this film, and they're looking for the last person now. Right? They have 5 of them.
This is some shit Dave would do right here. They're in the back seat. There's plenty of room in the back seat, but he's all squished up against the other character. And he's like, "Can you move over?" He's like, "No."
I like to sit in the middle.
Well, first off, I would be
Very
sitting in the
Patrick.
front. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So
We would avoid that to begin with. Now, let's say they pick up their next partner. Who would we be out of these 5?
Ah, that's a good question. All right.
Dan is Barry
Why?
because he gets blackout drunk. And
So do you. What are you talking
and he
about?
performs sexual favors for quarters.
So do you.
What? I've blacked out once in my entire life.
Why do you
from
think I keep
drinking.
throwing quarters at you?
When is this happening?
Well, we haven't met Barry yet, and we're going to meet him now.
Oh, should we go over the character names, by the way? So for those playing at home, so we're not just saying these guys, the boys.
Yeah, so it's Barry, Fink, Landfill, and the other two guys.
The brothers. You remember who their names were?
One's Pete, right?
Hold on, I'm still on Yarmouk.
Oh, thank you. Yamaka. So, Tony, do you know the scale of all the different J's that you can purchase from a street vendor?
No, why would I know that?
Well, I mean, you should know the menu for all the spectrums. Just so in case you don't order the wrong thing off the menu.
Well, I know you can get a BJ, an HJ, and a JJ.
What about a ZJ?
What's a ZJ?
If you got to ask, you can't afford it.
Oh, okay.
And I will tell you that Jay actually signed that on my Beerfest Blu-ray. Hey, Dave, how about a ZJ?
Nice.
I like it.
So we have Barry. We have Steve Finkelstein. We have Landfill. We have Barry Badranath. We have Todd and Jan Wolfhouse.
So, who's the other brother then?
Jan.
His name's Jan.
Yeah.
Okay, which one is Jan?
Paul Soder. Yeah.
Okay.
The other one is Todd Wolfhouse.
So Jay, I think you and I are the brothers since we're the ones that are related in the podcast group. Right?
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so we're the brothers.
But they're also the ones making the beer.
Well,
neither of you guys are brewers.
Ah, okay.
See, there's so many ways we could look at this.
That is true. So then it would have to be Reyes and Jose would be the brothers.
Yeah, because they make the beer.
Oh, because they're Cuban?
Oh, but no, but we have.
Because they know how to brew beer.
Wait, but we have more people than we do. So.
Well, I'm just saying. Who could they be?
I could be Landfill's twin brother.
All right, so
you would be Landfill and Landfill's
all right,
brother.
so I have my yarmulke, so I guess I'm the Jewish scientist jerking off the frogs.
Who would I be?
Dan is definitely Barry in all scenarios.
And there's Dan. Look at him. What are you guys looking at? Get out of here.
How much for a ZJ?
Yeah, see it. Breaking a ball over his head. Get out of here. It's very Dan. And he would be wearing some fucking weird ass clothes.
He's also the director though.
This episode isn't.
So wouldn't I be the
Beerfest
director?
Episode. It's the throw all the other beer bros under the bus episode.
Yes. So what
That's what every episode is now. That's why everyone's afraid to miss. This is what we've become. You miss, you're like, God damn, I'm gonna get ragged on. But Jose and Reyes were like, come on, guys. We told you from the beginning we couldn't make it.
Oh, look at these skills right here. That's pretty badass. I wish I could do that.
That's called CGI.
I know, but hey, I've done that one time. Not looking and 5 bullseyes in a row. In a row.
Yeah, and then you woke up.
No, I woke up. No, but all right, this is a serious question because it got brought up. Here we go. We're not really doing topics tonight, but it's been on the news recently that beer increases your mental clarity, and it was a 30
currently.
Right, but it was a 30-year study of over 100,000 people. So that's a pretty good sample size. That being mildly intoxicated gives you mental clarity, and for the long term, it's supposed to support brain health and limit heart disease. Pretty fucking awesome. Drink more beer, ladies and gentlemen.
So who would I be?
Your landfill.
What makes you say that?
Because you can chug anything in fucking like record time. And like fucking you're chill, happy. Look, you would be happy about that.
I would love a kegerator. I really would. It'd be like right.
And you would do weird shit like that, and like fucking a puppet.
I wouldn't fuck a puppet.
Yeah, that would be me. I would fuck the puppet. Poor Popo. Leave Popo alone.
Heard it here.
You would fuck the puppet.
The views of the Metal Chef do not reflect that of Beer Bros and BS.
Hey.
Yes, we stand up for the rights of puppets here, and
I pull the strings.
You take that shit back there. Take that shit back to Germany.
Hey, I pull the strings on their jaws.
The views expressed by the Metal Chef do not reflect that of Beer Bros and BS.
All right. So these guys drink.
No, that one couldn't be Jose because he knows how to properly put it on a tap.
Guys, I don't know what's going on. Let me fix the O2.
You hear that? You hear it?
Yes, time for the next beer.
You hear that? The hiss
It's
sound
time.
of all the CO2 coming out. It's like I think it's supposed to be like that, babe.
Listeners, let us know. Should we have like a drum roll or something every time we open up a new beer? Let us know. Leave a comment. Leave a nude.
Leave a nude. Yeah, that's the new thing now. That's what all these crazy kids are doing. They're leaving nudes.
Them
No,
nudes.
nudes, not. They're leaving a nude.
New love.
Apparently, that's the new thing. That, millennials, they don't care about breasts anymore. They just want to eat ass.
Yeah,
That's what I read in Playboy.
yeah. And I also read that millennials pretty much have killed Applebee's.
They've killed Applebee's?
Yeah,
Good. Fuck Applebee's.
because
I hate that
Applebee's was trying to.
Hate.
They were trying to keep up with everybody, all the other chains and shit. So what happened? They try to make crazy menu changes that would appeal to the millennials. Millennials saw that and said, "Get the fuck out of here." So they ostracized their own regular clientele. So nobody is going to Applebee's now. Rip. So who brought this beer?
Oh, I brought it. This is from Modern Times out of San Diego. And it is
The Whale's Vagina.
exactly discovered by the Germans, just like in Beerfest. So it's called Fruitlands. It is their
Smells great.
It is their Goza. This one is made with passion fruit and guava added. And
Wow.
it's a sour tropical fruit Goza.
It is great.
Yeah.
Oh, I love guava.
I was watching the movie. Did you talk about that? This is now available in distro.
It is now available in distro.
Yeah?
It is not.
Good job, Dan. Dan's always spilling shit over the floor.
This is absolutely Dan right now.
Yeah.
I did have-
Here, Dan. Wipe yourself off.
She's not the one that has to be cleaned up.
It got very moist.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, so for our South Florida listeners, Modern Times is now available in Total Wine and
on the floor here.
and on the floor of my
studio.
apartment. Yes.
Hey, we're in the studio. Shut up.
Oh yeah, I mean the studio, the podcast studio.
Yeah, I would totally do that.
That's why Dave is
that's
landfill right
absolutely
there.
why I
If
would
you're
be
watching
landfill.
the film,
Because JJ would try and chug in front of me. I would have grabbed him by the shirt, which I think I have done that.
and just threw me into a bunch of boxes.
And because you weren't doing it well enough, I think I did do that.
I think it's happened to me a couple times. No, but at Total Wine they have, I believe I counted when I went today, there was 6 different Modern Times cans available for purchase. So, yeah, they had one that it was their red ale, and it's supposed to be rated very high. It's like blood red or something.
Blazing World,
Yeah.
which is a very nice hoppy red ale. They've got the Oneida Pale Ale. They have the Black House Coffee Stout.
This is great.
The Pils, like Ice Pilsner, I think it is.
Nice.
So yeah, so quite a few offerings from Modern Times, and now available at in South Florida.
Yay! Fucking.
So hey,
Hey, goes to show, fucking great beer by a great brewery can make it anywhere they need to be as long as the beer is great.
So right now what's happening in the film, they've had their first team building exercise. They drank all night.
A whole keg.
They fought. They loved. It's easier said than done to drink a whole keg between 5 guys. Man, Phil's wife thought her husband was dead. Found him eating a ham, passed out in the refrigerator.
Have you ever passed on the refrigerator? Or got frog jizz on your face?
Oh. You know you do that, JJ. You'd be like, taste
No.
it.
that's why you've got a
Hello. Is this not Dan right now?
Waking up butt
Butt naked, he ate,
covered in blood.
He fucking ate the neck out of a deer. Dan doesn't get quite so tan, though. He doesn't. And Barry had some floppage going on. Dan, it would be a little cold.
Oh. Don't worry, he's not going to listen to this. And they still have beer in there.
Oh yeah, they thought they were going to be able to finish a whole keg between the 5 of them in 24 hours. They've noted, that's
a half barrel.
Yeah,
keg.
that's 125 beers, as they noted. So
Because that would be crazy.
So they're going to visit Grandma's house.
And Monique opens the door.
Wow, what a reference.
What up, Monique?
Didn't she die?
Did she? I was like, shit.
Let me see.
What? Oh, no.
Back on the reference tip.
Hey, and completely off subject of beer.
I mean, if she did, then there would be less sneak.
No, I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought she died.
Yeah, I was like,
no, she's still alive.
Yeah, so speaking of keeping people alive, hey, let's some happy wishes out to the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Hope for a speedy recovery.
Yes.
Woo!
Get well soon, Ric Flair. What time is it?
And so Grandma's warming up the sausages for everybody. You know,
they were trying to say that they were asking if she was really a whore, and so she said no. They said no. Of course, she's not really a whore, but what she is doing is warming up sausage for them with her hands.
Yeah.
Because she said she didn't know about them, but she always felt a little bit better with a little sausage in her. She always felt a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, Grandma was using a couple techniques, but she also was slapping it while holding it in their hand. You guys a fan of getting your sausage slapped while it's being held?
It's called the slap and tickle.
Are you paralyzed, Dave? Jesus Christ.
Hmm?
Dave just cracked his neck. And
no, I hit this.
Oh. Okay. Never mind. I thought he cracked his neck, and I was like, Dave is no longer with us.
That always freaks me out when I see somebody crack their neck like that.
Yeah, well, he does it. That's why
I just did it, though, actually.
Yeah.
I mean...
Oh, there's nothing...
I've seen too many Steven Seagal movies.
You should realize that it's Steven Seagal, though. And it's all very fake.
I just think if you turn it just a little more, you're dead. That's it. Your neck's broken, and you're just gonna drop dead. So be careful.
Yeah, be careful. At the chiropractor too. Make sure they're a licensed chiropractor.
That felt so good right there.
Stop it! Don't. You're gonna die.
But all right. So they're
when home insurance can't take your death.
I know. So
what would you guys do if you found out that your grandmother was a prostitute?
Oh, don't you speak of grandma that way?
I'm just saying if you found that out.
I don't care. By the way, so right now we're talking over the film.
Care.
The idea was the trick to all the Germans why they can drink so fast and do all the drinking games is because they drink in high elevation and they drink ram's piss.
Because if you can drink that, you can drink
anything. So they're practicing. They were chasing a little goat around and they're drinking piss on a rooftop. So this is the way to work out. If you knew it was going to help you win the beer festival, it would help you drink faster. If you had to practice by drinking ram piss, would you do it?
Nope.
No.
What if it was for $1 million?
It's not that important to me.
Do I have to drink a glass of ram's piss for $1 million? Yeah.
Just one glass?
Yeah, just one glass.
Yeah.
And you can put it on ice, whatever, any way you want. You can add a little extra to it if you like.
Yeah, I would do that for $1 million.
There you go. I would too.
So now they're like, you know what? We can't just sit and drink. That's not how we're going to do it. So they actually went to a house party with some younger kids, and they're going to drink.
He shotgunned two of the the big Foster cans. What?
They were supposed to be Fosters, but I don't think they could afford the rights to it.
I never understood this game that they're playing. What is this
So
called?
they have to do what they're doing. What the thing before was.
Oh.
What do they do? Oh yeah.
Never have I ever.
I think that's like they've used that in like a lot of shows.
What?
That fake Heisler beer that they're drinking there. They drink that on New Girl, I know, but I think I read that that's like kind of like the fake beer that
The Hollywood
on
that they
the
have.
show. Yeah.
All right. Are we allowed to comment on what's taking place?
Well, if you're watching it, you can see that Professor Fink is taking a toke from a bong and drinking a
You got to
beer.
chug a beer and then do a shot, and then blow out the
Take
smoke
the
after.
shot and then release the smoke.
Is that possible?
That is possible. You can do it with cigarettes
But how you drink without letting the smoke?
because the smoke is in your lungs. Not
Oh yeah, that's true. Though.
and you're not putting liquid in your lungs.
I say I'm a man of science. That's intelligent. Anyway, I've never done that. I think I would die.
He just like falls down.
That would be me.
Yeah.
I would probably just fall asleep on the kitchen floor.
And it's funny because he just sees his paper boy. He's like, I'm just gonna fall asleep right here. But I will tell you, I've tried that with cigarettes. Because when I get really drunk, that's when I really want to smoke. And I become a fiend, like looking for a cigarette. Like, do you have a cigarette? May I take one? May I have a light as well? Thank you, good
I don't know,
man.
you like to smoke cigars too when you drink it.
You can't. I will not inhale a cigar.
I don't know. I think for Beer Bros 100, this needs to take place. The oversized boxing gloves. Everyone gets.
We can do that every episode, as far as I'm concerned. But do you want to get oversized boxing gloves with me? I wouldn't want to do that to you. I would feel terrible having to explain to your family what happened.
No, but it'd be like boxing or UFC. We'll have weight classes. So I'll fight Jose.
Oh, okay. Like Jose, I would feel bad having to explain to your family what Jose did to you.
They're oversized boxing gloves. It's for fun.
He's a black belt.
He knows karate, dude.
He's not allowed to use his karate moves. He's not going to kick me.
He's going to punch you. He still knows how to strike you.
I'll win. Thanks, Dan. Thanks for that support.
I wish I had the soundboard because I would have done some crickets right now. You said you were going to beat a guy who has years of karate experience because they're big boxing gloves.
Hey,
Well,
boxing is a
can't
different
use-
sport than karate.
exactly. And JJ's played a lot of fighting games. So
I've
he
got
knows.
good technique.
Technique. Okay. You have good technique.
Exactly. It's different.
What about technique? How about that?
It's completely different.
He'll use the E Honda like fucking
100 hands.
hands.
The 100 hand slap.
Yes. Also known as me trying to turn on the water faucet.
And I would throw Jose off. I would just like fucking like, all right, we're gonna fight, and I would like whip out my dick and like distract him and then punch him and knock him out.
Until he whipped out his and he distracted you.
I like this yarmulke that looks like a basketball.
Do you want one?
No,
You know, it'd be hard to keep a yarmulke on your head.
it's actually not as hard as you think. Oh, that's the best part.
Oh my God, this is the best part of the film. He's trying to explain how the bubble.
Now this is
Possible to handle.
this is why I would be landfill right here because I would be doing this.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating.
So as landfill is grabbing this doll
Popo.
and shoving it in the face of Professor Fink.
He knocked the head off. And what is
Knocked
this
the head off the
reveal?
Popo, but look what they found. They found something. It's a German piece of paper with German writing.
Of course, Barry Bethanath reads German.
You know, Dan would probably be able to do this too. Actually, he'll just be like, "I can read that shit."
No, Dan did like 3 lessons in German.
That's enough.
No, he did like 3 sections.
Oh, so he could say hello and goodbye, and that's about it.
And apple.
And what?
And apple.
Apple?
He learned apple really well.
Why do you need to learn the word apple?
Because that's just the way they teach you.
Oh.
Apfel.
He was like, apple, yeah, I know apple.
Apfelsaft.
All right, so
Apfel schnapps.
So for those, if you're still with us, they made the secret recipe that was inside Popo, and apparently it's the best, Marzen or Oktoberfest beer ever created. And we've used these lines many times.
How is it, Jan?
Yep. And as you've heard us say many times, I
really do like Martin style beers.
Yeah, I agree.
And teeth with it. So I want to put my dick in it. I want it to put its dick in me.
That's totally a JJ
If it
thing
were
to say.
winter, we could make it into ice and skin it and melt it in the springtime and drink it.
It really means that Graham was a whore.
Hey, look, he's got a soccer ball yarmulke. He's got one of every sport.
Oh, I didn't know Fink was such a sporting type.
Why not?
And so they realized since the recipe and all their other things were true, that means that Grandma was a whore. So, very upsetting news. At the Shits and Giggles, meanwhile...
Great grandma.
Oh, yeah.
Gam.
All right, so if Beer Bros ever gets a beer made... Reyes. What style of beer would the Beer Bros BS beer be?
A sour.
Had a feeling Tony was going to say that. We might have to do a vote on this, I guess. How about you, Dave? What would be your vote?
Something boozy as hell.
A boozy sour.
That's impossible.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. That's the way I would be training.
On the
Like
treadmill,
Jordan?
drinking the mega pitcher. How about like that? Could you hold the keg over your head while you were on the treadmill?
Drinking the beer out of it.
Getting it up there would be hard, but I probably could.
Yeah.
How much do you think that weighs? 160 pounds or so?
A full keg?
Full keg?
Yeah, probably.
Half barrel? Let's do this.
I like that they shipped them a beer like overnight via like whatever FedEx, whatever. Dude's drinking it warm and barely like fizzed up. Oh my god! It's the secret recipe, Grandpapa.
Oh wow! Yeah, I was actually pretty close. A half barrel keg would be 161.5 pounds. I was off by 1.5 pounds.
Nice. A winner is you.
You know what? Let's
All right.
see.
All right. So
45, 55.
you're mumbling into the microphone.
I'm trying to think about what my military press was. Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, all right. Cool. All right. So you said something really boozy, but pick a style.
I would say a stout.
Okay. Imperial stout.
So a boozy sour stout.
I don't think anybody says anything about sour out of my mouth.
Yeah, sour.
Yeah, I think it should be a stout as well.
Okay, so sour stout. Boozy.
All right. I've never heard of this game.
No,
If any listeners have
You've
ever
never
played
heard
this,
of asshole?
I've never heard of asshole.
Holy
Really?
shit!
Yeah.
Never played asshole?
And you have to eat a whole tomato?
There's different things you have to do if you're the asshole.
If you're the asshole, you have to do whatever they tell you, basically.
Dude, if that happened to me, I would barf.
Well, that's the idea.
All right, so someone explain to me real quick what's asshole.
Well, there's someone that's assigned it, and I don't remember. I played it my freshman year.
It's a card game?
Yeah, it's a card game.
Yeah. Shit, I don't remember the rules either. But it's
It's like the loser. The loser is the asshole for the next game.
Okay. Has this ever happened to anyone that you're stone fucking drunk as balls and you think you're the shit, that everything's going okay? Like dancing, You think you could dance when you're drunk?
Well, that's like the
No,
only time
I
I
can-
think I could dance.
I can definitely dance when I'm drunk.
But this is like such a great interpretation. Like, yeah, like, oh look, everything's going so great. This is great. This is one of the best scenes. Well, I'll party with these guys. Hey, just like partying with the Bear Bros.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think anyone's still listening to this?
Probably not.
Okay.
But
Just, how far in the movie are we?
Yeah, no, just check.
yeah, we're like halfway, I think.
I think we're past that.
That's about halfway,
Oh.
yeah.
Because you gotta realize that the last 5-6 minutes is gonna be credits.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
A little slap and tickle. Call back to earlier.
Yep, there you go.
Slapping-
Slap and tickle.
Slapping pickles.
Slapping the pickle. And this movie telling you about responsible drinking.
Slapping pickle. I'm drunk. You're drunk. Everybody's drunk.
Should be a shirt.
That's been many an excuse.
Should that be the official statement? Like our catchphrase for Beer Bros BS.
No, it's
You're drunk. We're drunk. Everybody's drunk.
No. It's your home for craft beer, pulp culture, and other BS.
Well, we can have two.
We just we enjoy the beer, but we don't get drunk.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, Tony. Some people get drunk.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Smile.
It's
Beer's really good.
like when some people are
Woo,
are
look at
gonna
that.
have a what's it called? Oof.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
It's when some people have a waking up and you're. It's like he's wearing makeup.
They got like mustard on themselves.
Yeah. So let me pull the audience here. Would condiments during sex? Yes or no?
No, too messy, right? Especially
No.
mustard. Mustard burns. Like, what if mustard gets in your fucking private areas?
What about?
What do you think, Dan? You would put condiments in during sex? Yeah, Dan says no.
What about?
Doesn't practice safe condiments.
What about chocolate pudding?
Depends if you're Bill Cosby.
There's a face of pure horror.
Yeah, so they're having a flashback of sorts where Barry Bathernath is reliving his previous night.
He thinks it looks like... They never showed where the mustard came from. I'm
He's
very
like,
disappointed in that.
He knew it the whole time.
Yeah.
And now Frog's doing it.
I like that the frogs are watching frog porn.
Oh yeah. I mean, what do you expect?
Well,
them
who
to
else
watch?
would? Well, yeah. Well,
Person
what should
porn?
they?
Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here. I like that shirt. U plus I equals 69.
He can't figure out the bubble.
Yeah.
See
See?
bubble.
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, Dave told us the secret already, but
I figured it out so quickly it wasn't even funny.
Well, it's because we're beer professionals. We're the beer bros. We're here to give you the advice that you need to drink your beer like a professional.
this is the best right here. They come up on Schnitz and Giggles.
The Germans
Das
are
Boot.
in a
U-sub.
Nazi submarine,
And a U-boat.
and somehow they got it into
A
a
lake.
lake in Colorado. It's awesome.
Everyone knows you just swim underneath the rest of the states, Dave, and then you come up through the lakes.
Yeah. There's like a little manhole that you can move and then.
Oh,
come
yes,
up
right,
there.
because the Earth isn't round.
Well, no, like when you get to the
Hey,
East Coast, you just kind of go under.
We can't do that to our viewers.
All right.
I love how he said we have big plans for 2007.
They dug a big, tunnel below sea level through the landmass of North America so that they could come up through this lake in Colorado.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Right up your manhole there,
It's
Dave.
all part of Operation Recipe Retrieve.
Well, you got to say that in German.
By the way, I like
Rezepten Restriven
Operation Recipe Retrieve.
I like the line. He was like, I've had a bad experience on U-boats. It's pretty good.
Yeah, if you guys have never watched the actual movie Das Boot, it's really awesome.
I highly recommend it.
It's like the best submarine movie ever. Da bubble. It's frustrating.
It's frustrating.
I would totally do that too. If my girl came up to me like, "Hey, let me drink from the boot," and I'd be like, "Oh no,
Like-
sorry, babe, we're practicing." No, it is for real. Let me
We're
try
practicing drinking from the boot.
Let's look at the Glockenspiels.
Glockenspiel. It's a fun word.
Glockenspiel. Oh, there's a good one to use for a new saying. Holy camel toe.
Circa 2006.
All right.
So let's get to the next beer.
Yeah, it is time.
It's been a while. And JJ's like,
It's been a while. Well, I don't know what pace I'm supposed to be drinking, motherfucker.
well, not one every 5 minutes. So who brought this one?
I did.
Oh, you brought this one. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Is that my German code name? Glockenspiel. Oh, so you're gonna have a
I'm
sour
about
stout.
to have a
Yeah.
sour stout. Shit.
Actually, I think this is a strong ale, but it's barrel aged.
What was your name? Klaus? Yeah, it was Klaus.
Yeah.
Mine was Gunther. We all had secret German names. Just in case. We're not going to repeat what Dan's was because you could probably guess if he had to pick a German name.
Scheiße.
So, Tony, why don't you go ahead and tell us about the beer?
Give me the bottle, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, so this one is Capriccio Oscuro from Cigar City Brewing,
I like the way I said it
Ooh,
better.
it smells great.
which means something dark.
Dan, you want to tell us what extra nut?
A dark whim. There you go. Oh, it even says it right here on the label. Cigar City's Dark Whim or Capriccio Oscuro. So when their dark whim gets the best of them, they at CCB select their favorite barrel-aged beers to blend into a sort of Gordian knot of liquid complexity.
What else does it say?
Well, I'll tell you. Capriccio Oscuro number 6, which is this one, is a blend of a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout, a bourbon barrel-aged Belgian-style dark ale, and a brandy barrel-aged double nut brown ale, and a bourbon barrel-aged Baltic porter. So this is from last year. Blend number 6 of Capriccio Oscuro. Does it have the ABV on it? Answer no.
It's 66% ABV.
But it is pretty strong.
Yeah. It's pretty strong. Pretty good.
It's pretty fucking awesome. I like it a lot. I gotta get another drink.
Mm.
Oh, I thought you were going to finish the whole thing and be like, oh, let me pour me some more. Because that's it.
This is very smooth.
Yeah, oh man, the mix of flavors here, it's
Cocoa nibs.
It's
yeah.
Crazy complex.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting chocolatey, then I get like some dark fruity, then I get like a little bit of like the worm from the booze.
The worm?
The warmth.
Oh, the worm. I thought you were drinking
worm.
tequila.
I put the lime in the coconut.
You don't get the worm?
I get the warmth, yeah.
What about the worm?
The worm?
The worm.
Tony can put a worm in it for you.
I'd prefer without.
We were just talking about condiment sex, yes or no? We all said nay.
Always use a condiment.
I don't remember this scene with all of the Germans being undocumented aliens. I don't remember this at all.
You know, I don't think I do either. This
Wait, is this like the bonus?
Maybe this is the unrated, yeah.
Wow, this is... I did not know this existed.
Well, hopefully everyone at home is watching the same version of this because we're watching.
Schnitzel Geigerbrow.
We're watching the Blu-ray of unrated Blu-ray version.
Yeah,
of
I guess we should have looked at that first.
Yeah, sorry for those of you who are watching on Netflix or other means.
Other legal means.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what Netflix is legal.
Yeah,
legal
you said-
like a beagle.
And you said other means. And I
You
said,
like the legal beagle?
Or an eagle.
Would you-
Aren't eagles the legal animals in the animal kingdom?
I thought beagles were.
Nobody's a legal beagle. No one says
What are
that.
you talking about? I hear that all the fucking time. Have you never been to law school?
No, neither have you.
Don't be a legal beagle. Fuck out of here. They say that all the time. Like the beagle is the mascot of like almost every other law school.
You know,
You don't know.
Dan disagrees.
That's the thing. You don't know if I'm crapping you or not. Because here's the thing. It could be so fucking true. And you don't want to call that one.
it's not. You know who else didn't go to law school? Smeagol. From Lord of the Rings.
I was going to say
Thanks for
Dick.
clarifying that.
I thought it was Smeagol, the guy from South Carolina.
So Dave, you really like beagles? Would you hump a hound?
No.
Why the delay?
Because I was like trying to make sure you were really talking about that and not something else.
Okay, but it could be any dog you want.
I don't think I'll ever fuck a dog, JJ. I don't know what you're trying to get at.
What about
Would you? Any dog?
What about the hound from Game of Thrones?
It could be a really sexy Chihuahua. If you want, JJ.
Like what? Like Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
It's all fake and shit.
and then you could be all like, "Ay Chihuahua."
Come on, that's what Bobby Brown was singing about. Humping a hound.
I think he was just talking about his bitch.
Coño.
That's what he was trying to get at.
Anyway, I was trying to get you to do the Beavis and Butthead shtick.
I never really watched that show, so
Oh.
I'm not Dan. Dan's over there.
Come on, Beavis. It can be any type of dog you want. Maybe a beagle. You would hump a hound. All right, so
So now they're having some memories about
Some
things
good-
they really enjoyed.
some really wholesome memories here.
Because
Oh, we have a spy in the mist.
so Landfill heard something and he went up and he found Monique trying to steal the secret recipe. Could Stinkhole rhyme with eagle?
Holy shit! Monique was a spy for the von Wolfhausens.
Oh, but she's got a gun, but
But she pulled out a Luger.
yep.
The most German of guns ever?
Mm.
Is there any German weapon more German than a Luger?
The
Glock?
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Glock
say.
is Austrian.
Oh,
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
I don't know guns.
Yeah, yeah. I know from video games, but I don't know their country of origin too often. And a great fight scene to go down in the ages of all the great kung fu flicks. You know, I've seen
Kong Flu?
No. What? Now you're just trying to make up shit.
Kung Fu.
I didn't
No,
say
you said-
Kung Flu. I said Kung Fu.
Is that how King Kong gets sick? He gets the Kong flu.
Come on, you don't remember Hong Kong Fui?
JD's like, God damn it.
Only 3 of us.
Oh,
4 of us. Sorry, Dan.
Landfill's been tossed into the vat of beer.
Now, this is actually something I would like to find out.
If this is possible.
No, if you would actually, if the yeast would pull you down.
I don't think that's really true.
And I've been in quicksand, and it doesn't pull you down
What do
if
you
you
mean
don't.
you've been in quicksand? When the fuck were you ever in quicksand?
There's quicksand all over all over Florida.
Like where?
In the Keys?
That's the ocean.
No. No, there's quicksand. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I've just happened to have been in this quicksand.
No, you walk in it and you're like, oh shit, and the more you step into it, the more you go down.
Yes, come on, landfill.
You got to believe the
Drink your way
power.
out.
The power of
Drink your way
beer.
out, landfill.
But Mythbusters did bust that quicksand, like at least movie quicksand, where like you just like being sucked down is crap.
Yeah, you only go down when you're like trying to force yourself out. If you roll out, you're good.
Yeah,
Yeah, he died.
yeah. It got dark, didn't it? Huh?
You didn't see that one coming, huh?
Let's have a moment of silence for landfill.
I think there's been enough dead air at times
let's-
on this show.
Let's pour one out for landfill.
It's-
Oh wait, Dan already did.
Yeah, Dan already. poured beer.
Oh,
And there's the thing. Oh, working it too.
so Dan-esque.
The middle finger is tickling the G-spot.
Whoa, with details.
Well, you know, that's the way to do it.
Does it tickle your G spot, Tony?
Oh, I'd rather not say.
Oh, I got my finger stuck in me bum.
I don't get that reference either, JJ.
I don't either.
Also from Beavis and Butthead. God, guys, read a book.
That's not a book.
He's like, God damn it. Hey, Jay. He's like, God damn it, I gotta watch some more shit now.
Yeah.
I gotta reach you kids.
I'm trying to film because I just don't want to describe the whole movie.
Please describe.
No, but see, this is a fun movie. Well, this part's sad.
Dude, this is a fun movie. So now we've got to a second funeral scene of the movie. This is a very fun movie.
It's a dark comedy. No, but I'm saying that maybe perhaps go with a little bit more of a cheesy film that we can make fun of.
Why is that?
I don't know, because this is a actually awesome movie. But I wanted to do this one because it's a fun one, because it means a lot to the Beer Bros and all to the beer community, because it's a great movie.
When I saw this film, true story, this inspired me to make my first batch of beer.
And why have you not opened a brewery and...
Because it's really fucking hard.
And
As previously stated by Lewis on episode 71 of Beer Bros BS.
I made a brown ale. A nuts brown ale.
I have had this beer.
There were a few bottles out there. It wasn't terrible.
If you still have a bottle of Big Dave's homebrew,
please throw it away. It's probably really
I'm
bad
sure
by
you
now.
could sell it on the secondary market for $900.
For tons and tons of pennies. Because the bottles were expensive.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, yeah, you got the special caps to put on there?
And I would want my family to do that. Chug the beer in front of me. If I were to go. It's funny. I actually, this is another true story. I told my family that if I were to what's the polite term?
Pass away?
Oh, that's the regular term. I was going to say die before them, expire before them. I would want them to do that. To have the beer there, or allow the people to bring their beer, regardless of what the funeral home says.
Okay.
And or have it like the music video for the Dropkick Murphys.
You get the
Yeah, true story.
Any particular song or just
It's
like
it's the fucking it's their second biggest song. It's the whole thing is that they're in about. It's the one with Fat Mike on it for a second. He has like one line in the song.
and who's Fat Mike for those who don't know?
The bassist and singer of NoFX, and the owner of Fat Records.
By the way, the landfill, the
Going Out in Style.
nice. The casket flipped over on top, and the corpse fell on top of Barry. So a big revelation is about to be unveiled in this film, and it will shock the masses of those who have never seen this film before. You will be blown away.
So there were 5 of them. Now there's 4 of them. Gam comes to talk to them. They're low in spirits. They can't compete without their anchor. And they think he committed suicide. So this is pretty dark right now.
Yes, we need something to cheer
Oh.
this up.
So you can only have 2 kegs of beer for your funeral. What 2 beers are you going to have for your party goers?
Guinness?
Okay.
That's what... Just...
2 kegs of Guinness.
Yeah.
I like it. What about you? You're gonna die before all this. What beer are you gonna have for your celebrate your life? Doesn't have to be your favorite beers, but just like one that you feel represented you. That you know that all of us would enjoy.
And Gam just admitted that she had the mark of a whore.
I would just put probably my 2 top beers that I ever had so that everyone else got to enjoy them. And those would be the first ever rare Bourbon County Stout that was aged in the Pappy Van Winkle barrels.
Ooh.
So you're going to get a keg of that.
Yes.
Spare no expense. That's what life insurance is for.
Exactly. and the other one would be Alpine's Shame on Us.
I don't know that one.
That is... it's like a apricot and peach sour aged in wine barrels, which was like my favorite sour ever that I've had.
Holy shit.
I only got to have it once, but was like the shit.
Coño. See, Dave, I thought you were going to go with the buddy shots. I figured that represents you a little bit more.
Yeah,
No, I would just go with the Guinness.
All right, fair enough.
Pure, delicious liquid gold.
It's not really gold, though.
But it's liquid. It's like liquid gold. I'm usually pretty sad when there's no Guinness in my refrigerator. And I usually try and have it in there.
Oh, wait. The big revelation here from Barry, why he can't play Pong. Play ping pong and ding dang.
What was that, Dan? So for our listener...
Here, speaking to the mic.
That I saw a ping pong ball fly out of a Thai woman's vagina.
Very interesting.
That's called a ping pong show. And that's not what they're referring to.
Yeah, he had the whole paddle shoved in his ass, but not handle first.
He's been shitting silver dollars ever since.
Shitting pancakes.
I feel like I need to see a ping pong show now for one time.
It's funny because that's where a couple of my friends went on their honeymoon. And
A ping pong ball show?
I was like, they went to Thailand. I was like, oh, you're gonna fucking see a show? And they're like, we don't know if we have the time. Yeah, maybe, but they didn't get to do it. Or did they do it? I think they did do it. I think they did see a show. It was like all inclusive. They did all kinds of shows.
Cram Gams had all sorts
An
of
all-inclusive
things.
ping pong show. What else does it include?
I'd have to ask and get back to you about that. But they did all kind of weird shit.
A canary flew out of a vagina, huh?
Did it shoot out or fly out? Did it after the canary was shot out? Did it fly away?
That's impressive.
Okay, Beer Bros trip to Thailand?
Beer Bros does not endorse shoving live animals in one's vaginas or any orifice or body part. And they're going to shotgun beers.
Right, what you're watching right now is why I hate shotgunning beer.
Yeah, it makes a fucking mess. You waste too much beer. I'd rather just open it and chug it. I agree.
I've never been good at shotgunning beers.
Wait, what is this? Is that landfill? He's alive.
No, that's not landfill.
That's not landfill.
Now, look at the shock and awe of this plot twist to our... Because we have someone here. Dan is watching. And he's never seen the... Or she is seen the film. That's an impressive debut saying
That's okay, no one's
your
listening.
first line.
Oh, don't worry. Sonia's going to listen to this. And I'm going to let her know that you were on 50 minutes in. So don't feel bad then.
Well, yeah, that's true. Actually, true.
Anyway, but yeah.
But the thing about Gil is he can drink and chug even better than landfill.
And bigger burps,
It's
too.
very fortunate that, they were able to find this guy, Gil, who is the twin brother of Landfill, who died earlier.
And he drinks even better. It's like... That's awesome.
I think this is something the Beer Bros would do. Like someone had a big burp.
I'm pretty sure I don't have any twin brothers that can drink better than me.
Yeah, I don't
you
think
know what?
do.
Mm-hmm. I'll never forget the day that I outdrank, the first time I outdrank my older brother. Because he used to beat on me when I was younger. Torture me and shit. And so I'll never forget the time that I flew up to his house. I must have been like 23 or 24. And I outdrank him. Also, the night I was introduced to absinthe. And I remember he said, "Oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back." He didn't come back for 20 minutes, and I was talking to his then fiance. And she's like, "I should go check on him."
Wow, I thought that was going a totally different route. I was like, holy shit, Dave, this is a fucking revelation.
And, okay. And the next thing I know, she's like, "Yeah, you're gonna. I think the night's over."
That's messed up.
In the Bible, they would have got married. You're supposed to marry your brothers. It's biblical.
So everyone, cowboy hats during sex, is that faux pas?
No.
I wouldn't know. I'm saving myself for marriage.
I think the girl could wear it, and she could ride you cowgirl style.
You love bringing that up.
Really?
You have like three things that you always bring up, like every once in a while during the show. It's that, the cowgirl style, fucking, I want to experience a woman's orgasm, and then...
I don't remember any of this.
A third thing.
Something about toes.
Oh, yeah. I actually remember that one.
How come I don't remember that one?
Well, hey, too many pre-show beers, bro.
Fuck you.
He's like, "Okay, JJ. I'm JJ now."
Everyone's going to be JJ now.
Oh, the kneecaps.
Yeah, I've got
Hilarious.
kneecaps.
Hilarious.
Hey, it worked the first time.
It works the first time. Not funny anymore.
Hey, I'm the chicken doctor. Relax.
Not
Wonder
Issa.
how Issa's doing. I talked to him, I think today.
Oh, yeah?
Shout out to Issa. Yeah, I talked to him today, too.
Oh. Everybody's just talking to Issa.
He's a fun guy to text every now and then. Just every now and then. You couldn't text him every day.
All right, so there's about 30 beers on this table.
What table? There's not 30 beers there. Can you count?
I don't know.
29:30.
I don't know. Looked like 30. Looks like about 30 to me. But anyway, so in one dinner sitting, how many beers have you drank? Dave, go.
In one dinner sitting?
Yes.
I don't drink beer at dinner. I don't know, maybe 6.
Okay. Thank you.
I think I was on a cruise, so they were all free.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, like let's say just like a span we went to eat before the show and we went to house or whatever. You have beers with your food, just like casual, not going out drinking, but just like you're at the restaurant and you just lost count because you're eating and you're chit chatting with friends. So you get your bill and you're like,
I can count real high.
Huh?
I can count real high.
Yeah.
Nothing goes over my head.
All right.
Your reflexes are too fast.
My drinking reflexes are.
How about you, Tony? How many beers in one sitting?
5.
5 in one sitting. That's it? Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Who counts their beers at dinner? Like, oh, I've had 4 today at dinner. I really shouldn't drink more than 4 beers.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Now, unless it was Oktoberfest.
Yeah, there you go.
I have no recollection because we started at lunchtime.
Yeah,
but you didn't leave the place. All right.
Well,
so
we did.
Look, there's a monkey. It's a monkey drinking beer.
Would you want a monkey that drinks beer for the studio?
No, that's a horrible idea. Because it would just like throw its shit everywhere and break shit. But in the movie, it's funny.
Look, it's a Trojan horse.
It's a Trojan barrel.
Keg.
The USA team has sneaked into the Beerfest.
We're not that drunk. Oh, no, that's later.
The old Trojan keg. Very clever.
Let's bring out the final beer of the night. JJ, get to work.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Jose, get to work.
Meow.
Does this have a cork?
No.
It'd be funny if that was a twist off. I'd be really disappointed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Don't worry about the audio
The
quality.
Von Roofhausen Brewery.
I'm making sure they know that the final beer was opened. Very excited. Calm down, you get yours.
It'll make your way. So the final beer, Tony, why don't you tell us a little bit about it from memory?
From memory. It's from the Bruery, which is in Orange County, California. And
California is a large state with the largest coastline.
It's from planet Earth.
Bruery Terreux. It's called Quadruple Tonnerie. From the Preservation series. Hang on. And
Bless you.
Thanks, Dan.
it is a barrel fermented Belgian style quadruple ale with blackberries. It is caramelized, toasty, and fruity. And it is
Caramelized or caramelized?
Caramelized. I don't like it when people say caramel.
It's like caramel corn.
I don't like it.
Like caramel corn.
It is caramel.
By the way,
and I was gonna fucking say that.
The crowd has decided that they will let Team USA partake in Beerfest. They said, "Let them play, let them play."
So yes, USA will compete in the Beerfest. All right, guys, is it pecans or pecans?
Pecans. It's a combination of the two.
It's pecans.
Pecans. All right. If anyone is listening, I want you guys to fucking tweet us how you pronounce that nut.
Pecans.
Is it pecans or pecan?
It's like pecan pie.
Whoever tweets us will win.
Well, they win.
They win the
Whatever
pronunciation.
beer you give them, Jerry.
I don't own any beer.
Anyway, let's try this one. Let's see how this beer is.
Smells great.
By the way, yeah,
That's
I'm
fucking
trying.
awesome.
I'm trying to see the color. It's like
Ooh, that is tart.
it's like a dark, very dark red, like borderline brown.
It makes you pucker up.
It's
So now this part of the film is real beer
boom.
with cut editing.
This is a fantastic beer that we're drinking, ladies and gentlemen.
It is. This was also available at Total Wine.
Oh, it is. This wasn't a trade.
Nope.
Oh,
So yeah, if you see this one on the shelf, grab it because it is really delicious.
You know, they're now playing beer pong, and I've never played this actual version of beer pong.
using the paddles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm actually playing. You know,
I agree. Like, I definitely couldn't do that. Quarter tricks.
I've never actually seen where you do tricks with quarters. You just do it from different distances, and it's a lot harder than it seems. Of course, the USA would beat England in a
All right.
beer competition.
So this one's always interesting to me. The long pour. It seems too hard because it's hard to get like a steady stream pouring into your mouth, Dave.
Yeah, I know, because I'm much bigger than you.
Right.
But if you want to
No,
talk about
but
streams,
do you-
going
Would
in your
that
mouth.
bother you? Like, all right, I've seen you.
Oh shit! That guy is in Breaking Bad, the Mexican. Yeah. That's I forget his name, like Gomez or something. I don't know. He works with fucking Hank Schrader.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you sure that's the same guy?
I'm pretty sure.
Because it would be really terrible that if you saw a Mexican, you're like, "Oh, isn't that guy from Mexican from that show?"
All right, but that's it. So, Dave, you think for the long pour, because I've seen you where you could chug a pitcher, would you be able to do it like that? Would that throw you off with it being poured from up high like that?
I would have to try it out. I'm not sure.
To me, that because it's being poured from such a high distance that it would make the beer foam, right?
Yeah.
To an extent.
I don't know. I think that would be impossible to do. And the final rounds is here for Beerfest. If
Germany
you've hung in
versus
here, you're
USA.
awesome.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Here's Tony's big reveal of the night.
And this will make
See
Dan a little bit
here.
gross seeing the giant pisser.
It's called the pea trough.
Most people don't do that, but this guy's drunk off his ass.
Yeah.
Coriolis effect.
There would be something about a dude standing at a urinal yelling, "Oh my god, oh my god." I think I would be like,
I don't know. Whenever I went to any of the bathrooms there, it was like a thing where you just start screaming at everybody, and everyone screams back at you, and you walk out, and there's a line, and you high five everyone, and they high five you. I don't know. Maybe that was just me. Maybe I was walked up and said, "Whoa!" and they would all go, "Whoa!" back. Maybe I had a different experience at Oktoberfest.
Yeah, they do have the fucking troughs though. Instead of separate urinals, it's just everyone's
it's like elementary school.
Well, I don't know.
What elementary school did you go to?
Yeah.
No, most public schools it's the trough,
No, sir.
or at least the schools I went to. They had
Yeah,
troughs.
that's what I'm asking you. What elementary school did you go to?
Fucking Everglades.
Yeah, I
And
would
Westchester.
I was going to say, imagine there's not many troughs in the Everglades.
Just quicksand.
Yeah, it would be there too. I hope you find quicksand, Tony, and you're like, God damn it, he was fucking right. Fuck, now what did
You'd
he
be
say?
all right though. It's not gonna do anything.
It's I've only seen quicksand in cartoons and the Never-Ending Story.
It's a little unnerving the first time.
I know Artax. I cry every time.
So now they're playing USA is up against the Germans, and they're playing quarters, and that was 10 meters. I can't imagine that.
By the way, they're not using, for those not watching, it's quarters, but they're using these giant coins special for Beerfest. And now they've increased it to 30 meters.
Centimeters!
As the way Dave said it.
Centimeters. Can you drop a quarter into a bucket from centimeters?
No way.
Bitches.
I don't know how you could do that either.
Yeah, that would be impossible.
No, it's not impossible.
Germany's winning 2-0.
See, now this is the real beer pong.
Yeah, this is beer pong that I'm familiar with.
Proper beer pong.
But he went over the line, though,
What?
when he threw that ball.
Disqualified. Delete.
Well, that's the thing. They went
So
far.
Germany has 3, and USA, nil.
But things are not looking good for the Americans. Germany is down 3.
I feel like we're broadcasting the Olympics.
on ESPN 8, the Ocho.
We're doing the drinking Olympics.
Disqualification. That guy was in Super Troopers. The judge. He was the German that got pulled over speeding with his girlfriend and wife.
I have to say I was not a big fan of Super Troopers.
Say what?
Yeah. I love this movie. Didn't really like Super Troopers.
Say what?
Yeah.
What about the one that's got Bill Paxton,
Club Dread.
Club Dread?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, that one's...
Powers Booth as well. He's in that. You never saw Club Dread?
No.
Club Dread's
You
awesome.
can go to Pina Colada Burg.
Is that something from the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean just like Margaritaville? It's like, God damn it, I wrote that 2.5 years before that song ever came out. Pina Colada Burg. It's more original.
Yes. This is what Jose needs to do with his broken snifter that he has.
Yeah, just
Just eat the glass.
Great line.
Sobers you up real quick. You're like, did you just call me a head fuck?
While eating glass?
See, I find that hard to play ping pong sober, let alone drunk.
I think, like, if you... like what they were talking about, how it sharpens your skills if you have a little bit. I feel when I'm playing video games or doing something that requires me to focus, if I have one drink, it helps me focus a little bit. But if you have too much, then you're fucked up, and then you're not going to be able to accomplish anything.
I bet you would have experience doing this, huh?
Yes.
You do one too many, huh?
Yes.
And you can't focus
Yes.
for every episode.
Not every episode. It's only been on like 1 or 2.
Of the last few.
No, the last one I was okay.
Yay! America wins the beer pong event.
You have to chug.
To stave
They
off
usually don't put that
elimination.
much beer in a cup for beer
What
pong.
a shot. Barry Badrina. You can pork my wife anytime. So, the Americans stay alive.
All right, now they're playing Copy
They're
Me,
playing
whatever the
Thumper.
hell it's called. So the game's called Let to Get Fucked Up?
So you have to do everything that was done before you, and then add something to that. And if you don't do it right, then you're out. So it ends up being like a Simon Says.
Right.
It keeps going.
I don't know. I think that'd be fun. I haven't done that one.
Turbo quarters.
So you have to keep doing quarters and while you're drinking.
While you're drinking.
I've never actually played this one either. Which looks like the.
So is the idea like how much beer is left and how many quarters you got?
You have to be drinking the whole time,
Mm.
and it makes it harder to do to get the quarters in.
Oh, the Americans win turbo quarters.
Turbo
by
quarters.
4 quarters.
And we're
it's all tied up
tied.
3-3, guys. Is this a dramatic comeback? I tell you, it's dramatic.
Pepper needs new shorts.
Now it's time for Das Boot.
Das Boot. Das Boot. Das Boot. Das Boot. Das Boot.
I love this scene. Where the good guys take on the bad guys in the moment of the speech or the movie, and this is how Hamilton got a Tron, and we're gonna home team fans, right? And we're gonna beat the bad guys. We're the bad guys, and they're good guys.
They should show this on the Jumbotron actually at sporting events, but I'm sure that's what they were hoping for, but it didn't actually happen. Whew. I just burped some heartburn right now.
Nice. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah,
But it's worth it because the beer is awesome.
it is awesome. Also, go fuck yourself.
But by the way, it doesn't seem like maybe those who listen, if you're still listening, that the order that we do the beers, we try and do it based off of like the style and like what's going to be the best flow for the show. But it always, not always, but a lot of times it seems like the best beer ends up being the last one too. I don't know why.
Because the last one you tasted, everything is the best. Right, JJ? The best or the worst. No in between.
I love it.
Well, you know what it is because we usually tend to save like the strongest tasting ones. So like usually it's like a barrel aged stout or a crazy sour, and those are the ones we like. So we save them for the end, but and they tend to be the best ones. So, but we just happen to have them last. You know?
Is that the reason? Science!
What I said.
So if you don't know, then now you know.
Thanks.
Mr. President.
Thanks, Reyes. Jose, how you doing? How you doing on that beer, Jose?
It's good, you guys. It's like.
I was like, bro, that's a fucking terrible impersonation. And then you kept going further. The mic kept going away. It kept going away. The mic kept going further, and then I got the beauty of it, and it became the best one.
Hey.
See, look, they have the real
It's
beer.
time for Dust Boot.
See, they have the real beer there.
Yeah, that's
See
real
how the
beer.
bubble went, and it didn't fucking go everywhere else? Because the bubble splashing in your face is not real.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Monique fucked Landfill's brother, and the bubble splashed him in the face.
No, she killed.
Yeah, she was saying, I killed
She
your
killed
brother.
Landfill.
I know, but like
Landfill won.
No, but what I was saying is that like Landfill's brother, she fucked him up.
Fucked him over?
Yeah, fucked up his drinking. I mean, but
Oh, the Wolfhausen recipe. And the nerd's computer that they are referring to is Fink. What's your favorite German beer, JJ? Because it seems that you're wandering a little bit.
Favorite German beer, I would have to probably go with
Kronbacher?
No, I'm gonna go with Francis Connor, the Dunkel.
Okay. What about you, Tony?
It's a good question. A good question.
Sounding a little Irish there. It's a good question.
No, I was saying a good question with a V. If I was
What?
if
He's like, "Damn, too much pressure. I can't do my German accent.
yeah,
Would you tell him? Oh, that's taking a really bad.
You know, you could tell us your favorite German beer without the German accent.
Yeah, you could tell us what your favorite German beer would be, Tony.
Yeah, we would like to hear
but
this.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of it. It's a tough one, yeah, because I'm thinking it might be Eyinger, or it might be a Leipziger Goza, a Berliner Weiss.
I would have figured it'd be a Berliner Weiss for you. But that's just what I say.
of ice.
Is that even German? I don't know.
By the way, there's
Smirnoff? I
they're
would
going
imagine
double or nothing here for the grand finale
So they're going double or nothing on the family brewery
and 5
versus the recipe.
Yeah, and they're all gonna chug boots, 5 against 5.
5 against 5. With
For me, I'd have to
Das
say that
Boot.
I like the König Ludwig Hefeweiss It's so fruity and fresh.
Yeah, if you drink it straight up, it will form a bubble cap that will.
You know, if you just drink the whole beer sideways, and you don't get that at all.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, just drink it with like the toe sideways.
and you
Yeah,
avoid that
doesn't
problem
happen.
altogether. You don't have to turn it or anything.
Yep.
And now the Germans
shit.
are doing.
The Germans threw the Jewish guy's yarmulke on the ground. You know what happens now.
Would you
The
say he gets
Eye of the Jew.
So it's got to be he's the anchor now.
He's got the eye of the Jew.
And then the look of the German's face, the biggest German's guy is just looking at him like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" See, now look at that.
Now it's
All the beer is CGI, just terribly done in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Like they just, you're gonna tell me that they wouldn't even try and do cut scenes.
Yeah, bad CGI.
They ran out of beer by the point of this movie.
You're telling me it would be easier for them to pay for CGI than to buy beer.
Yeah.
See, but look,
That
the last
one,
two,
that's real. That one was real.
landfill is a G. Oh, because they don't need to because they're German. The beer doesn't bubble up for them.
Yeah, I noticed that wasn't a problem for anyone else during this whole thing. Well, I think they already kind of figured it out too. Oh no, wait. Germany
can't have
thinks
anything
that
come
they
up.
won, but there's one less.
There's one last horrible CGI drop.
That looks terrible.
No.
And USA wins.
USA. USA. USA.
See, it's a celebration.
USA.
Oh, man.
USA.
Oh, and they're throwing the cabbage at the Germans.
Romaine
But
lettuce.
it's fine. It's fine because they like cabbage.
I was going to say they might just eat it, so.
Guys, I have a question. I mean,
I love
seeing all
cabbage.
this beer drinking here, as it warns in the movie, if you drink this much, you will die.
Mhm.
Can you die from eating too much Taco Bell?
Yes. You can die from eating anything. Too
Okay.
much of anything.
I'm concerned for my own physical
I was
health.
going to say, I eat a lot of fucking Taco Bell, so I don't know if...
Well, starting on the 31st, they're doing the $5 box. It's going to have a steak quesarito, 2 tacos, and then a drink for $5. And
That doesn't sound good.
yeah, and they're gonna have codes to try and win the new Xbox on there. So I'm gonna go every day and have a quesarito for a month.
Yes,
and
you
the
can.
movie's over.
I shouldn't do that.
Epilogue. They're in Amsterdam now.
Should I just like save my money, not go and talk about so much? Hey, does that street look familiar to anybody?
I've not been to Amsterdam.
Oh, that's where they're at. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a
Wait,
potential movie.
is this similar to the street that they have in Germany?
I don't know because this is in Amsterdam,
Oh.
and they didn't really film in Germany. I imagine it would be quite expensive
Oh yeah.
to get an English crew or a crew that speaks English.
Yes, it's Willie.
Willie Nelson.
And I'm fairly sure he's not allowed in certain countries due to his recreational habits.
Mm.
But if you stuck around with us, thanks for listening to our inaugural episode of movie reviews with the Beer Bros. And
Pretty much just
BS.
us talking about random shit.
Yeah. Please let us know what you thought of this.
So let me ask you guys, what was your favorite beer of the night?
My favorite beer of the night was this one. The
That
Blackberry
last
Quad
one. The one that Dan brought.
Tonnerie from the Bruery.
What's the name of it again?
Quadruple Tonnerie.
Tanagalari.
Tonnerie.
Tanagalari.
Tonnelogram.
So as always, remember, follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/BeerBrosBS, on Twitter and Instagram at BeerBrosBS. Remember to follow us on Untapped so you can find out what we rank all of these beers. Remember to email us your questions, ideas, concerns, insults, jokes
Nudes for Riz.
to beerbrosbs@gmail.com. Remember to subscribe. First off, you can find everything about our show on our website, beerbrosbs.com. As always, make sure to subscribe to the show and review it on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Blubbery, Overcast, Kodi, Podcast Addict, Microsoft Podcast app. I'm Dave the Big Librarian.
Podcast Addict.
I'm JJ the Metal Chef.
Tony, Craft Beer Gooner.
Dan?
Hello.
Well, that's great. Oh, all right. Good night, guys.
All right,
Good night.
Cheers.
Cheers. Don't break the glass.
That was bad.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Beer Bros and BS. Cheers.
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros. Beer Bros.
And BS.
Yes.